Would you guys ever run on like coals?
On Coles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
What's up,
coals.
everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me, as always, is Eddie and Birdy. What's up, guys?
Wait, I can't tell you. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
So no.
Would I run on Coles?
Like, how many of stores?
What? How many stores? Not the stores Coles, dumbass.
Oh. Nah, I wouldn't.
What length, though? I think it would depend on the length. Like
2 feet.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
You wouldn't do
I
it?
would never do that shit, dude. My
No?
feet are way too sensitive. I'll die.
I got
You
flu.
move fast enough, you won't feel them.
I would just wear
Shut
shoes.
up.
Huh?
I would just wear shoes.
Yeah.
I would just wear shoes.
Yeah, that's smart.
No, but I'd be down to do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 feet, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if, like, you, like, run across it, right? Or you have to walk.
You just have to get across.
Just get across.
No jumping though.
Yeah.
What an interesting episode.
I'm down to do it. Yeah, we're over here fucking ASMR with your fucking Oreos and shit.
I'm over here.
So it's almost Halloween, guys. You guys excited?
I am.
I feel like this month went by pretty fast.
It did.
Like, Halloween's already here in a couple days, and I'm like, what the fuck? We didn't even go to a Halloween party.
Did you guys even do like any spooky shit?
Just the pumpkin carving.
What about you?
I did a bunch of spooky shit with my friends.
Fucking hate you, dude.
Fuck, dude.
And then I had that unfortunate experience at the pumpkin patch.
Wait, what happened to the pumpkin patch?
Oh, I didn't tell you?
Mm-mm.
We'll save that for another episode. No, I told Birdie, so that's fine.
Just ask me.
That's why I don't do spooky stuff with you guys.
Did you do anything spooky?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't want to tell you. You guys are going to feel bad and left out.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I feel like that anyway.
What'd you do?
No, I didn't do too much this year.
Okay, what did you do?
I just went to Disneyland. I went to the
Not
Queen
Scary
Mary.
Farm.
I did Universal.
Did you really?
No.
Did you go to the Queen Mary? Is it open this year?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Oh, so you did go?
No. I would not have gone without you guys.
I've never been to the Queen Mary.
I went there once and it was actually pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, just to go or for
not-
Halloween?
No, for like it was like Dark Harbor, I think, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone to it, like, at all.
It's tight.
So you want me to tell you about my pumpkin patch experience?
Yeah, I'm curious.
It was pretty bad.
What? Why?
So,
So
Anna and I had planned to take the kids to the pumpkin patch. It was the day after we carved pumpkins here. So, we got there around, I want to say like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pretty gloomy. So we were wearing jackets, whatever. Had a hat on. Her son had a jacket with a hood on. Her daughter just had a cardigan, and she had a jacket with a hood. So we're waiting in line. We had to park super far because it was packed. And fucking...
It was a Saturday, right?
It was a Saturday. So, and you know which pumpkin patch I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The Live Oak
It's
Canyon.
the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to park super far. And like I said, it was kind of gloomy. And we were getting... I wouldn't say sprinkles. It felt more like mist. But it went away. So we had to get... we had to take one of those like fucking tractor, like trolley type things to the front entrance. Because we parked far. And it was a pretty long wait to get on there. We got in line to get in front. It was getting gloomier, and I was just like, "Oh shit! Like, is it gonna rain? Like, what the fuck?" And then we're getting closer to the front, and so one of the employees comes out. Excuse me. One of the employees comes out and is like, "Just to let you guys know, it is starting to sprinkle. Some of the rides are closed, and we do not offer refunds. So like, once you're in, like." You're in.
Good luck.
Yeah, no refunds. And if it starts to rain harder, like all the rides are going to be closed. And then Anna was like, "Oh, well, like what about the maze?" Because the kids really wanted to do the maze, the corn maze. And she's like, "Oh no, it's open. It'll stay open." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, and she asked me like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" And I was like, "No, let's go. Like, kids been looking forward to it. Like, let's do it." So we get to the front. I pay for admission, and the lady again tells me like, "Oh, like just to let you know, no refunds." Like, no, I understand. Like we were told already. And she's like, "Okay." Gave us our tickets. We walk in, start sprinkling. We're like, "Oh shit." The kids want to go to the petting zoo, but you need tickets. So we're like, let's go to the ticket booth, buy some tickets. Start walking towards the ticket booth. Immediately starts pouring. Like ridiculous amount of rain. Like scary amount of rain. And we're just like, oh fuck. And like we're like standing underneath this awning, hoping the rain starts to die down. And people are like running to the entrance and the exit, like to leave because they're closed basically. So we're waiting, and it's just not dying down. It legitimately felt like a disaster movie.
That sucks, dude.
And like you just see puddles, like huge puddles forming. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't tell Anna this, but like I was like, I got a little freaked out, but I was like keeping my composure because it was bad, dude. And then like her daughter, she didn't have a hood, so I gave her my hat. So like I was getting fucking rained on. Yeah. And so we're like, okay, they still wanted to get pumpkins, and it was on our way to the exit. So like they're still letting people buy pumpkins, so let's do that. So we go, and dude, I went like ankle deep into a puddle, and then like her son did too. So like I lifted him up. So now we're like running through the rain, and I'm holding her son, and it's just pouring fucking rain on us. And like people were like running and like trying to cover themselves, and finally get like the pumpkins they wanted, and we go to the exit. We get outside, and the line is fucking ridiculous just to get pumpkins. No, to get on the trolleys to go back to our car, because we already got the pumpkins. Like that was fast. Okay. And so we're just waiting there, and it's fucking raining on us, and then security comes by and is like giving people trash bags. So like they put trash bags on, and we were in that line for I want to say close to 2 hours. And then by the time
2 hours,
yeah, just getting rained on.
Fuck.
And then by the time we got to where it was our turn to get on the fucking tractor, it stopped raining. And then the good thing was like because we were like towards the end, once we got to our car, like it was easy to get out because everybody was fucking gone already. Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Pick out cool pumpkins at least.
Yeah. They got.
Did they carve them?
Yeah, they carved them already.
Tight.
Yeah, they came out tight too. And what was I gonna say?
So you didn't get to enjoy anything.
We just literally walked in, bought pumpkins, left. But like it legitimately felt like a disaster movie.
Yeah, that sucks. I've only been there once, and I did the whole corn maze thing.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And the whole time it's been open, that's the only day it rained.
Fuck.
Hey, I want to ask you guys something.
What's up?
In the spirit of like Halloween season, how do you guys really feel about Halloween?
I like
the season of Halloween, October. You know what I mean? Like, how do you like? Do you guys appreciate like the spirit of like Halloween and?
Yeah. Because I see it as like, it kind of brings out people's like, like innocent, goofy, like prankster type side. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Like it allows people to show a lot of their creativity too, especially when it comes to like decorating and like the pumpkin carvings and shit like that. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And the whole dressing up, like, I mean, especially for kids, like when you're a kid, you love doing like playing a character, you know? Yeah. So like I think that.
So what about like you as
an adult,
as the age group that we're in right now?
I like it. I do. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I gotta do something, you know, just because it's Halloween. Like I gotta, but I'll like participate in stuff. Like, but I do enjoy it. What about you, Eddie?
I have a bunch of fireworks. I'm gonna blow up some pumpkins. I don't care if they're my nieces and nephews' pumpkins. I'm gonna blow something up, dude.
Dude, did somebody step on your pumpkin?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I got drunk this past weekend, and I was walking towards it, and me and my girl got, like, we were on our way to come inside. She was like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I want to smash my pumpkin real quick." So I just
Damn, he's all and
then I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I went, pranked.
Your own camera. You're filming yourself.
I know, dude.
Dang.
So you just want to blow pumpkins up?
Yeah. I don't know. I think ever since 9/11, it just.
Oh my god.
Well, it really hasn't been the same. That's when all the.
Are you being serious? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
I.
Yeah. That's really I mean, everyone kind of says that too. Yeah, ever since 9/11, like I remember it specifically, like after that year, like even my mom was like super sketched out having us go around trick or treating. Cause yeah, I was in Orange County at the time when that happened, and me and a bunch of friends would just go. We wouldn't even have like our parents with us. We would just go around the neighborhood and trick or treat. And I remember that year just being bummed because I didn't understand why everyone was so sketched out, and just seeing like houses not decorated was like weird.
That's honestly how I felt October 2020, like when all that shit started going down.
Yeah.
That was sad for me. I hated that shit. It was so depressing.
I think I've mentioned this. It's definitely like a dying holiday, and I think it's every year it's just gonna get, people are gonna get less and less into it.
It's like, to me, it's like the punk of holidays, because it's like it's dying for sure, but there's still a lot of people out there that are like trying to keep it alive and trying to, their best to keep like the spirit around. Because even that's why I love living in this neighborhood, dude. Because there's like so many houses, like
that one right here down the street that has like they have like a fucking boat with a Grim Reaper.
Yeah, dude, that house is sick.
That one's fucking
and then
tight.
they carve pumpkins for Halloween.
Yeah,
and they put pumpkins on their front yard.
That's tight.
And they light them up.
Are these pumpkins accessible from the outside?
They literally have like cameras though, like all over. Like, have you walked?
I'll rat you out, dude.
have you walked in front of that house?
Yeah.
They have like shitload of cameras outside, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'll have a costume on, dude. I just have a jacket on.
Wear a shirt with a name tag that says Fidel Medina.
I work at FedEx.
In a FedEx.
Yeah. No, but I enjoy it. I do agree that it's definitely like winding down or like withering down, which is unfortunate. But would you say you feel that way because we're older and we don't really see?
I think so.
Because like I do see like was it last year when we went trick or treating?
Last year it was fucking like gnarly last year, dude.
I do remember thinking like, because we were walking around and at first, and I was like, man, it's kind of dead. But then we got to that one street over there and it was like fucking packed, like with houses like giving out candy and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do that again this year. I know Anna and the kids are kind of feeling under the weather right now, so it's not certain that we're gonna do it. But I hope so. I hope we do. I got my fucking Donkey Kong sweater finally.
Oh yeah.
It sucks.
Fuck, dude.
The sleeves are so fucking long, dude. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it helps, like, having kids, too.
Yeah.
I think that's a big deal when it comes to Halloween.
I think Halloween is a very youthful holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you're old or older, like, what do? You just chill with friends, watch movies.
Well, it's like you're either a trick-or-treater or you're a retired trick-or-treater. And we're retired trick-or-treaters. So the only things that we can do is what I do now every year.
Decorate.
We just decorate. Like, I decorate the shit out of my house.
How would you feel about, like, say you're giving out candy and you just see an adult by themselves, like...
Oh, I'd be stoked, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd be like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, dude, that's tight.
That's tight. Like, get the fuck out of here!
Nah, I'd be like, damn, that took a lot of balls, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you some extra candy.
Yeah.
I think if I had my own house and I was giving out treats for Halloween...
That's what I did last year. I just gave out candy.
Yeah.
I would be the guy that gives out, like, coconut water and toothpaste.
Fucking asshole.
Fuck, dude.
Raisins and shit.
I hope your house gets fucking egged, dude.
Oh, man.
TP the house.
Fucking asshole, dude. Raisins and...
Candy's gross, dude.
Honestly, I'm not a big candy person.
I'm like a Mexican candy person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even then, I can't.
No?
I get bored of candy, like, really quick.
Yeah.
Like, after a bite or two, I'm just...
Well, I eat
over it.
candy like maybe once a year.
Yeah.
and it's more than likely during Halloween.
I know this.
Like I'll never go. Like you'll never catch me like driving somewhere, or like when we go to like long drives or something. We stop. I'll never get a candy.
Yeah.
Ever.
Are you guys dressing up?
No.
No. You guys are giving out candy, doing all these decorations, and dressing up.
Well, I mean, my plan was Donkey Kong, but
What, the sweater don't fit?
it does. But the fucking sleeves are like this long.
Sew them, cut them.
I don't know. Maybe.
You're gonna wear it once and then never again. You might as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I might
Dress up.
Do you have costumes?
just put like a lazy costume on.
I also have my luchador mask. So.
I have a bunch of costumes.
Go
Oh,
borrow
it
one.
won't fit you, but maybe Birdy.
Then borrow your drive one.
I do have. I drive one.
What do you plan on doing for Halloween?
Taking my niece trick or treating.
Bring her over here.
Nah.
Okay.
I might. I don't know. Maybe.
Nah, you're not invited. Anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love Halloween, dude. It's like my favorite time of the year. It's like I don't know. I'm 31 and I'm still not over it. Like I love it so much.
Yeah.
And I love Halloween Day, like October 31st itself. Like last year, I honestly had a fucking blast last year.
Yeah, when we were walking around. Yeah, that shit was tight, dude.
Like, you remember when they were like coming up to the house? Like, dude, I was getting stoked on that. I was like, yeah, trick-or-treaters coming to the house.
Can I stand outside this year?
And I bought like a
to scare the kids or what?
Like, I knew it was fucking gnarly, dude, because I bought a shitload of candy. You remember, like,
yeah,
like I filled the fruit bowl up, like even like it was overfilled, and it just like it got emptied out like so fast. I was like, damn, trick or treating is like still a thing, which is tight.
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, but even like when we were like trick or treating, like walking around with you, Anna, and the kids, and
What was I?
I don't know, who cares?
I don't know, be innocent. But like when we were like walking around, like dude, like people were like having a blast.
Yeah,
know? Like parents and like there's even like there's like a couple of houses in this neighborhood where I think it's just like a couple and they don't have kids, but dude, they like deck out their house and they get so stoked on like passing out candy. Like, dude,
I went to Beverly Hills one year with Hector, and dude, they go all out over there.
Yeah,
they spend like.
I've been wanting to do that, like, cause I heard like that area, like L.A. North Hollywood area, like dude, they go crazy, like they go nuts. I've been wanting to check it out. Probably will next year.
Yeah, they have I think it's called it's not the Blair House, or
I don't know.
It's this house in the middle of like this rich area that looks like a haunted house, but that's just how it looks all year round. Like it looks like something out of a fairy tale. It like legit looks like everything's like warped and looks old school. They have like berries and a little bridge outside. They even have like a sign that says like "Don't pick the witch's berries." Like it's really cool.
That's tight.
Where is this at?
In
L.A.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
God damn it. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to Beverly Hills, it's fucking tight.
I've never done any like haunts or like shit like that. Like I've done Not Scary Farm once, but
the one I don't like that everyone's like super hyped is the Universal Studios one.
I know. I always hear people like talking that one up.
There's way better ones out there. I just don't like it because you have to wait like 3 hours in line for like one maze that's like 10 minutes long.
Mm.
That year that I went to Dark Harbor, like I had to like, I did some research, dude. And by research, it was like I was DMing people who kept posting on their story that they went to certain locations. Like I had like, well, that's when I had my IG, and like I would like see a story of like someone at Not Scary Farm, and I would like reply to it right away and be like, how is it? Is it cool? Is it? And out of like all the look, cause like so like these people went to like Universal, these people went to Nas, these people went to Six Flags, and then I had like a homegirl who had went to Dark Harbor, and out of all of them, they all said like everything they did was like me, except for the Dark Harbor one. That like that chick like told me like nah, like I went all the other places.
You didn't go with us with Carrick and Devo and Hector?
I remember you guys were telling me about it though that year.
It was fun.
Yeah, Yeah, but she told me about it, and she was like, "Oh, you gotta go, you gotta go." Then I went there, and I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking tight, dude. It's really fun." And the mazes are fucking gnarly, dude. Especially when like they have one that I don't think it goes in the Queen Mary, but it goes into like the ship next door. And like, dude, they like there's like a part in the maze where like you're in the like engine room or something, and it's fucking gnarly. Like you look down and you're like 3 stories up, dude. Like the floor is like so far down, and then the bridge you're walking on, they like put some mechanism over it where it's moving, where it's like shaking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you're like, ugh. It's pretty tight.
Damn, I want to do that shit.
But if you go, get like the VIP pass, cause
Yeah.
those lines for the mazes are gnarly, dude.
Did you go early or no?
Yeah, we went early,
Really?
and we got on like every maze. But the waiting, like we were there for a long time, dude. We got there early,
I don't know if we.
and we left late, and that was the only way we could get on all the mazes. Cause like right away I was like, oh, we gotta go find out which maze is like the longest wait.
Yeah.
And then go to that one, and then just keep going down the line.
I don't know if we got lucky or we just went on a day. Where it was just low capacity, but like we got on all the. I think there was like 8 or 9 different mazes, and I think the longest we waited was like half an hour. It was pretty empty. Towards the later on in the night, it got pretty crowded, but for the most part, it was pretty empty.
Yeah,
It was cool.
yeah, but I love that.
Corn mazes are cool too.
Who?
Corn mazes.
I've only done the one at the pumpkin patch.
I didn't even know those existed.
Corn mazes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one at the pumpkin patch is huge.
So I did the one that you went to.
Yeah.
Dude, I got lost like
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So I found these little kids. I'm like, dude, I'll give you candy if you give me your. Because you have to like unlock doors as you go. Like
I
you
don't
just
remember that.
Yeah, you just don't have. Yeah. So you have to find clues throughout the maze.
Are you sure it's the same
Yeah,
one?
they gave you a sheet and you have to like find the clues and it gives you the answers. Once you find all clues, you unlock the door and you move on to the other side of the maze.
How long ago did you do this?
It was like 2019. I think it was pre-COVID.
Oh, because we did it last year and it wasn't like that.
It was just.
It was just a walkthrough.
Oh no, this one like you have to like interact with like.
That sounds tight.
So these kids just kept doing all the work for me and I just kept giving them candy. Like I'm trying to get out of here, dude. I've been here for way too long. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that corn maze, I remember we did get lost at one point, but it was cool. I mean, I feel like it'd be a lot more, I guess, fun if you did it at night.
You didn't do it at night?
No, we did it during the day. I mean, we were with the kids, dude. So. I'm gonna do that shit at night.
Just leave them there.
Yeah, but I like how like during Halloween season 2, like literally everyone just gets into it.
Yeah.
Like on like even streaming services, like on Hulu, it's like Huluween.
Oh yeah.
And then HBO Max has like a Halloween collection right now, and then Disney has like their horror movies too, like Hocus Pocus and shit like that. And yeah, just like how like I just love that shit, dude. It's so fun. Like even going to the grocery store, like I went grocery shopping yesterday, and it was like Halloween decked out like in every corner. I was just like, damn, this is so cool. I love it.
Is The Simpsons the only like animated show that does like Halloween specials every year?
South Park.
South Park does one too.
Yeah, South Park.
I think most shows do.
What's up, witches? But that one's tight.
Yeah. All right. Important question.
What's up?
Do you guys have a Halloween comfort movie?
Yeah, Hocus Pocus.
I hate that movie, dude.
Oh, I love that movie.
Have you seen the second one yet?
No, I'm not going to ever. I'm never gonna watch that movie, dude. I love the first one so much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it either.
I love that movie, dude.
Halloween comfort movie.
That one and then Nightmare Before Christmas.
I actually don't really like that movie that much.
No, oh dude.
Yeah, I mean either, dude.
Yeah.
My childhood was like, that movie's very connected to my childhood, so I love that movie very much.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I immediately go to like those extreme movies that are for like not for kids.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be for kids. It could literally
Yeah,
be anything.
like a spooky
Just
Halloween movie.
yeah, just a horror movie.
Probably like, I mean, I love Wes Craven, dude. So it'd probably be either any Nightmare on Elm Street or any Scream movie. Probably more specifically, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I love that movie.
That movie's tight.
Yeah, I love that movie. And the first Scream.
The first Scream.
What about you?
Well, we watched it in theaters last year, huh?
Yeah.
We did.
What did you think of it, by the way?
Scream in theaters? It was cool. I'm not a big... I don't like those self-aware movies.
No?
And I don't know, this one... I know it was like kind of mocking that genre.
It was one of the first movies to do that. So.
Yeah, no, it's a clever film, but I just... whatever.
I remember it was very edited for the theater. There was a lot of stuff I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't notice until you pointed it out. And I mean, that was probably like my third time watching it ever.
Oh, no, dude, I've seen that movie so many times.
Yeah, I see it.
So, like a lot of the shots were... Yeah, I could tell, like, it was zoomed in, so it won't show that much, like, violence.
Cuts out, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? But, yeah.
What about you?
I was thinking about this earlier. Because I was, like, thinking, like, what movie, like, do I watch a lot of during the season? One that I watch all the time would be It Follows.
Yeah.
That's a great Halloween movie, dude.
It's a huge comfort movie for me.
I love that movie.
Like, that movie, I don't know, something about it just always makes me happy. And it sucks because every time, like, I see somebody post about it on Instagram, like, I have a tendency, like, I know what I'm getting myself into, but I look at the comments.
Boring.
Wasn't even scary.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, you guys missed the entire fucking point. It doesn't even show the bad guy.
That was one of the movies I watched where I realized, like, horror in this generation is like, eesh, it sucks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I remember Fidel kept bugging me to watch that movie. He's like, dude, you gotta watch it. I didn't like the title, and I think I saw the trailer and it looked stupid to me.
Yeah.
And when I finally watched it, I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
It's good. I was recommending it to you because it reminded me so much of Halloween. Just like the music and just the whole like tone of it reminded me a lot of Halloween. So I was like, oh, dude, Eddie's got to watch this shit. If not,
I was kind of pissed at myself that I waited so long. I was mad that I didn't get to see it in theaters.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah, that movie is great.
Because that song has, I feel like that song could eventually become like an iconic like horror theme.
Yeah, to me, it's one of the greats, man.
Yeah.
It's like top 10 for sure.
Who's the composer? Disaster Piece.
Disaster Piece.
Dude, that shit's so good. It's like
another
some John Carpenter shit, homie.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely influenced by Halloween. Another movie that I love watching around this time is the 2013 remake or reimagined Evil Dead.
Dude,
I fucking love that movie so much.
Yeah, that was really good.
Fede Alvarez, that shit is so fucking good.
That's a fun movie.
Yeah.
That's like...
That is a fun movie.
It's so fun, yeah.
Because, like, the original one, the Sam Raimi one, that one's fun, too, in a campy sort of way.
Yeah.
And this one, I feel, is more of, like, it's a good, fun, like, with a group of people, just to see some fucking gory shit. And
yeah,
like,
just to see people look away or get squeamish. Yeah. If you love practical effects.
Damn, I want to rewatch that. I haven't seen it in a while.
Even the soundtrack for that, it's so, like, diabolical. It's great.
Weren't they going to do another one?
I've heard that it's going to, like...
Because Bruce Campbell does the cameo at the very end.
Yeah. It doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but...
It's just kind of like a wink. Like...
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd be down for another Evil Dead. Yeah, there's so much you can do with that franchise. But, I don't know, there's also, like, a lot of ways you can screw it up.
That's true.
But, I mean, they have the show, so there's not really any need for another one.
What would you say is another good, like, horror remake that, like, not necessarily did a great job, but just, like, it was serviceable?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That one gets brought up a lot.
Was it 2003?
Yeah, with Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
That one is good. I like that one a lot. I don't remember the prequel, if I liked it or not. The beginning? Yeah.
It was good. It goes pretty well with that one. Not. I wouldn't say it's as good, but it's good.
Because I do remember liking the way Leatherface looked in it.
Yeah, he looks dope.
Yeah, like looked scary.
Yeah, aside from the first two originals, like those other two, the 2003 and I'm not sure what year the beginning was released, but those 4 movies are really good.
Yeah. You know that was done by Platinum Dunes?
No.
Yeah, the same Michael Bay production company that did Nightmare on Elm Street remake, Friday the 13th remake. That was the only good one.
What did they do?
Platinum Dunes?
Yeah.
The Texas Chainsaw remake, the 2003
really?
one.
Oh, shit.
That was Michael Bay.
That's good.
Did you ever watch the Nightmare on Elm Street remake or the Friday the 13th one?
I think I watched... I didn't watch the Friday the 13th. I watched the Nightmare, but like half of it.
Yeah.
And I dipped out. I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I hate
But I don't remember anything about it. You hate me?
Yeah.
But as far as reimagined, like, I don't know. There's not too many. Suspiria. I actually like the remake better than the original.
I remember that movie giving me a headache. I think I saw it in... Did we see it in the theaters?
No, we went to Best Buy. We bought it, and I think we went back to my old place and watched it.
I remember that movie giving me a headache. I was like, oh, fuck.
Damn, this shit sucks.
Not enough dick. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
I think there's only like 1 or 2 males in the whole movie.
I think so.
Yeah. That's like...
Is it one of the male characters played by a female too?
Yeah, I forgot the actor's name. She's one of the main witches. I can't remember. She's like
Spoiler
that weird
alert.
looking...
Fucking spoiler.
Everyone knows what Suspiria is about.
Shut up.
Did I say witches? I meant warlocks.
Would you consider Ghostbusters a horror movie?
It's a Halloween movie for sure.
Yeah, huh?
But it's like a horror comedy?
Yeah.
I would say so.
So it would be in like the same category as like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I would put it right next to that. That's another good like horror comedy, dude.
Shaun of the
I
Dead.
love that movie, dude.
Shaun
That
of the
movie's-
Dead. What else is there? As far
Like
as comedy.
Horror comedies?
Yeah.
Do you guys like Zombieland?
I do, and I never saw the second one, and I'm probably never gonna watch it.
I remember seeing the second one and I don't remember what it was about.
I just heard terrible things.
Yeah.
Like it was like, damn, you waited so long to make this shitty ass sequel.
I never
Yeah,
saw the
man.
second one either. The first one's good.
Yeah, I like the first one. That'd be a horror comedy. no?
Yeah, I would say so. That's a good fucking zombie movie, dude.
Yeah.
I love that one. The whole like him making the rules.
Yeah.
Like, don't forget to double tap and check the door. Like I
I
thought
remember-
that was tight.
I remember everybody being hyped on that intro, the For Whom the Bells Toll. For Whom the Bell
Oh,
Tolls.
was that was for that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead. For some reason,
I feel like that's a good remake.
that is a good remake.
I like that one.
I never was a big fan of it, but it's not because it was bad. I don't know, something about it I just didn't like.
I liked it. I remember liking that one.
But I think universally, like, it's a good movie. Like, everyone
Yeah.
enjoys it.
The Thing, that one's a remake. John Carpenter.
The Thing.
Halloween 2018.
No, I mean that was more of a sequel.
Oh yeah, that's
That
true.
is a,
Yeah.
it's a sequel. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any other ones. I don't know.
There's one movie that I love, but I would never recommend it because I don't think anyone would ever enjoy that movie.
What?
It's Cannibal the Musical.
Oh.
That one's good. I love that movie.
It's
If I ever want to like have a smile on my face, I'll watch that movie.
What's the song? Spadoinkle?
Spadoinkle Day.
That's-
Spadoinkle.
that would be a horror comedy.
Horror comedy.
Yeah, but it's so shitty. It's so fucking shitty that I would never recommend it. I wouldn't even like. I can't even like talk about it because I just don't know how I would back it up. Like, why I like it so much. It's really cheesy and poorly made, but it's like charming at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to mention that movie that you that we talked about. Was it last year or the year before? And it was a movie that you brought up. I remember watching it and being like, damn, this is such a good Halloween movie. And it's such a good, like, homie Halloween movie. The Halloween Tree, I think it was called.
The animated
The
one?
Oh
animated
yeah. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie to show kids too.
Yeah.
What about Casper, homie?
Casper's a good movie. The soundtrack is fucking dope. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember it.
No, it's
I haven't
really
seen it in a while.
Casper was one that I would watch a lot when I was like.
It's part of the Ghostbusters universe.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You remember
that's
Dan
right.
Aykroyd?
Yeah.
comes-
Yeah.
He's all, call someone else. Runs off. I haven't seen that movie in a while. They made a bunch of sequels to that one too, no?
I think they made like a part 2, and then I think part 3 was like animated, like cartoon. I remember watching the like Fox Kids Casper show. I think they made a show out of it.
Oh yeah.
I remember watching that shit. It was pretty good.
Damn.
Speaking of like like Halloween cartoons, there's always one that I recommend. I'm pretty sure I recommended last year and the year before, but I'll do it again just because I love that show, and I'm probably gonna watch it this weekend before Halloween. But to me, it's like one of the most perfect modern like Halloween cartoon shows, like for kids, or like if you have kids, watch it with them because it's like it's tight. It's called Over the Garden Wall. It's a Cartoon Network show, but it's tight, dude. Like the main character is voiced by Elijah Wood, and like the whole premise of it is it's like really cool. And there's even like if you look into the show, into like the fan base of the show, it's one of those shows that like people just love talking about like theories on it and shit. Like they look at the symbolism, like each scene, or like why some of the characters act the way they do, and I was like, damn, this show's really good. But Over the Garden Wall, it's a really good one.
And it's animated, you said?
Yeah, it's a cartoon. It's on Cartoon. It was on Cartoon Network when it first came out. And I didn't realize this, but I remember one time we went to Amoeba when it was still the original location. It wasn't the new one.
Yeah.
But I guess the vinyl for the soundtrack is like really popular. It's like fucking expensive as shit now because it's so out of print. But I remember watching it and had like a cool cover because it just had like a lantern in the front. But yeah, I love that show.
What was it called again?
Over the Garden Wall.
Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, it's really good.
Just check it out if you want to, with your kids.
Yeah, if you got like kids in the house, like watch it with them. It's pretty dope. Like Halloween cartoon.
That's what's up.
But
Silence.
Yeah, we didn't plan this episode.
No, Eddie hit me up. He's like, "You guys want to record tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
No, that's not what happened.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Bush did 9/11.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Dude, have you been like hearing about like what that guy's been putting himself through?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, he's like a train on fire, dude.
I'm worried about him.
I'm not. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm always gonna love his music. Every album that he's ever made is good to me. Even like Donda and shit.
I have a feeling this is gonna sound very dark. We're gonna hear in like a couple months that he's dead.
Hopefully. Fuck that guy. This is why you don't give people.
He's just such a troubled dude, you know.
Yeah.
And you could tell.
Yeah.
And like, did you hear about the Drink Champs interview he did?
Yeah.
I actually watched like half of it. It's like way too long for my own good.
Yeah.
But it's like I watched like half of it, and like the whole time I was watching it, dude, I was like, I feel bad that he's in a room full of these guys. I hate these guys. I don't hate him. I hate these guys because they were definitely enabling him. Like they were definitely like come on, dude, come on. Like they were being like yes men and shit. Like that's right, you know. And that sucks because like afterwards, like they came out and were like, we're taking the interview down because people are getting mad at us. And it's like, you don't even have the balls to leave it up.
Yeah. Even
though during the whole interview you were like, you had many chances to be like, hey Kanye, shut the fuck up, you know. Or, you know. Yeah. You had it's because it's like a 3-hour interview and you're telling me like in those 3 hours like it didn't pop in your head to be like, hey dude, you should shut up.
Yeah.
Like you should shut the fuck up, you know. I hate those guys. I don't even know who they are. I just know that it's called Drink Champs or something, but they're all pieces of shit. I hope they fucking like break their legs. Like
that's what's up.
Like yeah, dude, that was a shitty fucking thing to do. Like put him on the spot like that and then turn your back on him. Like that's fucked up.
He just doesn't look well either.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, dude. It's scary.
Fuck that guy.
Well, he's definitely troubled.
Yeah.
But he did like another interview. I don't know if you guys know who Fuck, what's his name? Hold on.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Lex Fridman. Do you guys know who that is?
That name sounds very familiar, but
he's like this like engineer dude that he's like a super smart like MIT graduate.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I saw a clip of that.
He has like a podcast.
Yeah,
but some of his podcast interviews are fucking very interesting, dude. Like,
yeah,
like some of his old ones, where he interviews like directors too and shit. Like he has some. I think he did an interview with Alex Garland, and dude, that interview is so interesting because it's like they're both fucking super smart people.
Yeah.
So just hearing him talk, it's like, oh fuck, this is gnarly.
Yeah.
They start talking about like black holes and like, you know, alternate universe theories, but they don't make it sound silly. They make it sound like a feasible subject.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty tight. But yeah, he did like an interview with that guy, and like he like out of all the interviews he's been doing recently, that dude was the only one to tell him like to tell him something.
Yeah.
During the interview. Yeah. Like he's the only one to tell him like, why don't you do this instead of doing what you're doing right now? You know, like why don't you have the balls to do? You know. He was the only guy that's ever told.
Is that the one where the guy? I think it's the same one I'm thinking of, where he was like, "You need to surround yourself with people who will call you on your bullshit."
Yeah. Okay. And that was the thing with that Drink Champs interview. It was like he was surrounded by guys who were like egging him on and like not telling him to shut up or like not calling. And it's a 3-hour interview. Like you're telling me in those 3 hours, like that's bullshit, dude. Like fuck those guys. Yeah. They have no dicks.
Damn, Eddie's not having it.
I hate Kanye, dude. I hate everything about him. His music, his ideas, his views.
He has some good ideas. No, I'm just kidding.
Fidel's all his most recent ideas are my favorite.
Nah, dude, when I saw all that shit going on, and I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
But going back to the subject, I don't want
Halloween,
to
yeah, my bad. I just had
that's too spooky, dude.
I had to bring that up.
That's real life, homie. I guess. How important is music to you guys in a movie, specifically in a horror film? Like, can it make a movie for you? Like a mediocre movie, can it enhance it, or can it ruin a good movie for you if the music is bad?
I don't think I've ever experienced a movie that the music was so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fuck up a horror score. Yeah. Yeah, because all you really need is like, I don't know, some string instruments and like loud noises when scary shit happens. You know.
That's kind of where, like, we kind of talked about it on the last episode about John Carpenter. He kind of revolutionized the way we think about music in horror movies. Yeah. And even until now, like I would say like 70% of my favorite horror movies have a similar sounding soundtrack. And it's not even like eerie music. It's just like really stylish synth music. Yeah. It's like catchy, like it's not spooky at all. It might have like creepy elements to it, but it's like definitely not something that like I don't know that comes to mind, I guess, and like just when you're thinking about like just specific horror, like just generic horror. But like my favorite movies, man, they all like It Follows. What else? It Follows. I'm trying to. Fuck you, Fidel. This is your fault.
Why?
Because I didn't write anything down.
Well, I mean, Birdy had mentioned it. Signs. I like the music in Signs a lot. It's like very reminiscent of Psycho. It reminds me a lot of Psycho.
The more like nuanced type like scores that Eddie's talking about, where you can tell it came from like a mind that was really grounded and looking at what was going on in the screen, but it was like you could tell it was like, you know, this guy wasn't getting paid as much as like Hans Zimmer or something. You know, what scores for like like It Follows or Terrifier. What's that fucking Elijah Wood movie he did where he was like a Maniac.
Which is a great movie.
Yeah, that
people should. That's another remake that was good.
The old one's good too.
The old one has like one of the most brutal scenes ever.
The old one's on Peacock right now. Dude, I was watching it. I was like, fucking movie's gnarly. Yeah. Oh, that was like something else I wanted to mention too. I had seen like a few movies on Peacock, which was like Maniac and Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. You guys ever heard of that one?
Yeah, I've never seen it though with Michael Rooker.
Rooker.
Yeah,
That's a good movie, dude.
Yeah, I watched it. And I was like, damn, this movie's fucking disturbing as hell.
who? Is that the movie that's connected to like Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. The movie's like based on like an actual killer.
Oh,
But-
no. I'm thinking of Manhunter.
But the movie, the reason I watched the movie is because I think I told you this before, but James Gunn had mentioned in an interview that he treats his antagonist the way he does because of that movie. Because he said that was the first movie that he watched where he felt something for someone who was a piece of shit. And we just show you watch it and like, this guy's an asshole, dude. Like, he's a piece of shit. He's a murderer. Like, not a good person at all. But you kind of find yourself feeling something inside where you're just kind of like, is he troubled? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was James Gunn had mentioned in an interview how like he had saw that movie when he was like a teenager, and he was just like, wow, I have never seen a movie that made me feel a certain way towards a piece of shit murderer, you know. So, and like once you watch that movie and you watch like the way he treats like, especially Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
like the
That makes sense.
yeah, like it makes so much sense how he likes to write like pieces of shit in his movies. Like, it's pretty tight.
Did you hear about how Warner Brothers made James Gunn the head of DC?
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Just cause like, dude, he hit it out of the park with that Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah. He's like the Kevin Feige, I guess.
Yeah,
Of
that's
DC.
a good idea.
Yeah. But he did that one movie, Slither. Was it Slither?
Yeah, that's another good horror movie actually.
I've actually never seen it.
Oh no,
Mm-mm.
don't you have it?
No.
Oh no, that's Society. Sorry,
I haven't seen that one yet either.
but yeah, Slither was another good one. That was a good body horror movie.
What's up?
But yeah, sorry, going back to the whole score deal of but yeah, like Halloween, like the 70s one, It Follows, Maniac, I think even the score for like the Babadook, like it wasn't even like a fucking gnarly ass like orchestrated shit. Like it was like an indie composer. Also the score for Split, M. Night Shyamalan Split, that's like a really good indie score, dude. Like that guy, that was his first gig. That guy.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Yeah, and like, dude, the music he wrote, it's like scary, passionate music to me. Like I love listening to that score, like on Spotify and shit. I think it's severely underrated, that score. It's like, for some reason nobody paid attention to it, but when I watched the movie, even when I mentioned it, like after we're done here, like if I get in my car and I drive again or something, like I'm gonna put it on because it's like such a good score, man. I have no idea how people did not notice that shit. Like I put it right next to the Unbreakable score.
I fucking love that score.
For like M. Night Shyamalan movies, dude.
Yeah.
Signs, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's definitely like different types of scores out there that give you some more nuance when it comes to like budgeting directors, you know, that are looking for people who they don't want to spend like $1 million on to make their music, you know. So people like Disaster Piece come in clutch, you know, and it kind of correlates with the whole subject we were talking about. I don't know if it was the episode before this or the episode before that, but on the whole, like, you can do so much with a low budget, you know. It all depends on who's behind the creative process, you know. It depends on whatever brain or mind is working on that, because I mean, even now, like, I'm pretty sure if like the three of us put our brains together and we use the equipment that we have, like these mics, Eddie's like iPhone gimbal, or you know, like your like, dude, I'm pretty sure we can come up with something that'll like be notable, you know. Like it won't be something that'll be like good. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it takes a good amount of passion and a good amount of creativity to come up with these kind of choices and these kind of ideas, which is like, I think why those movies hit us so hard.
Yeah.
You know, movies like It Follows, Maniac, and shit, because they weren't movies that you could tell they didn't spend millions of dollars on.
Yeah.
But they were so well made and creepy.
I think my first experience with like it just happened to be a horror movie, but I'm just in general with any movie that I was like that I really noticed the score was 28 Days Later. I remember, I think I was in 7th grade when I watched that movie, and it fucking blew my mind.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that score until I met you, dude. Because you were the first one to like actually sit me down and be like, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, dude.
Dude, yeah, the soundtrack blew my fucking mind, and I didn't know it was a band that played the beginning song when he's like, in the very beginning when he's just going through the city and he's just like isolated from everyone.
Yeah.
There's like no one around, and it has like this creepy weird song playing, and it's like later on I found out it's that band Godspeed You Black Emperor, and it was the song East Hastings. That's such a good song. It's all instrumental, but it was creepy and it set the tone for the movie. And the music for the rest of the movie kind of revolving around that song, so it was kind of similar, but that soundtrack, till this day, like I'll play it all the time. It's so creepy but melodic, and like it's almost hypnotizing. But I thought it was cool, like they put a fucking French anarchist band to play the theme for that movie. Like that's fucking dope. This big fucking movie that's gonna be shown everywhere really helped put that band on the map and give them their fucking praise, because they were fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I saw them live a few years ago, I think it was 2018, like they ended the set with that song, and in the back they just had like this projector playing like real footage of like these fucking buildings collapsing during like a war. It's so fucking horrifying, but it was dope. But yeah, dude, like that's just like another thing, like where it doesn't necessarily have to like fit into the genre synth or like strings and weird, like it could be anything really. Like to me, like East Hastings, that's I don't know, I guess it is creepy, but I don't know, that song is catchy to me.
That song's depressing.
Yeah.
That song is extremely depressing to me, dude.
And there's like no words in the entire song.
Yeah.
Like, well, the whole band, every song is just instrumentals, but.
Would you guys consider the Cannibal Holocaust theme creepy?
Mm-mm. But like I mentioned, I think it was the last episode too, that it was the first movie that I ever saw that did that weird thing where they played like a beautiful song to like set the mood, but it's like the wrong mood.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, that song, like the beginning song from Cannibal Holocaust, it's so pretty. And like, if only you knew, like maybe like an hour and a half in, you're gonna be seeing some guy get his dick chopped off. Like you would never expect that, especially with this song playing.
Yeah, that was such a good move on that director's part.
It's a really underrated movie.
Yeah.
Like not just because they did it was the first to do the whole found footage thing, but because of just everything. The effects, they were way ahead of their time. The music, adding that kind of pretty music to it, especially as the fucking intro, and having like footage of the Amazon while your intros and your credits are rolling, like that's such a like like it's style, and it just like I said, it just sets you up to think that it's gonna be something it's not. But that director is something else.
You could say that about 28 Days Later too, how it was like a revolutionary movie, because no one had been making zombie movies like that. It wasn't even allowed to be. It technically is not even like a zombie movie either.
They're like the infected or whatever.
Because they're not dead, like technically, but yeah.
Yeah, that was another movie that kind of bookmarked a lot of things for future directors. You know, making, the undead move quickly instead of like
walking slow.
Yeah, so that was really good.
Yeah, it was the first movie to do that, huh?
Because I think that's crazy. I think the only other person that did it after that was Zack Snyder with his Dawn of the Dead, with his zombies.
Yeah.
Because he made them like run. I think he even hired like acrobatics and shit to play like the zombies. Because some of them were like, huh?
They're doing parkour.
Yeah, because some of them were like in the movie. If you look at some of the scenes, they're like jumping on shit, jumping off the walls. Like that shit was gnarly.
You know what movie did that recently? That one Jamie Foxx vampire hunter type movie. Day Shift. Day Shift. So they hired like a bunch of fucking like acrobats and like double jointed and flexible people, And so like for the fight scene, the action sequences in the movie are actually really good because of that. Like these people get fucking ragdolled, and
Yeah.
so I thought that was pretty cool. Not a great movie though, but but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Have you guys seen anything scary lately that like new that you would want to recommend?
No, well, I started watching something, but it's not spooky at all. the House of the Dragon show.
Oh, that's what you were watching right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the Guillermo del Toro stuff.
No, House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones.
Which one am I thinking of? The Guillermo del Toro
Cabinet of Curiosities.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Dude, I'm so out of it right now.
Yeah, but I started watching that House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way better than Game of Thrones, dude.
Yeah.
Way better.
Oh shit.
Way better.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Everything about it is way better than Game of Thrones.
Damn.
The score, the acting, like the characters. Like, I feel kind of bad for like that show now.
Yeah.
Because like this show really makes like every season look shitty instead of those last few that really fucked everything up.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, but it's a really good show. It's like I started watching it because like Mia, I was talking to Mia about it.
Yeah.
And she just kept like bringing it up, and I was like,
Yeah, she keeps bringing it up to me.
I was like, oh, you really like that show, huh? And she's like, I'm obsessed with it right now. Like, it's so good. I was like, how good is it? And then when she said what she said, I was like, oh, well, I'll check it out. Because she was like, it's better than Game of Thrones.
Really?
No. I was like, no way. But I started watching it because of her. And like, I have like 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
So I'm like almost done with the first season.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, she was right. Like, fucking way better than Game of Thrones, dude. Way better.
You know the next season's not coming out until 2024.
I know, that sucks.
Dude, I'm the only person I know that has never seen that show.
Game of Thrones?
It's fucking cool. Have no clue. I just don't want to watch it, especially now, knowing how much the last season sucked.
I think it's a show where it's just like, you don't really want to watch that show, like,
yeah.
unless you like shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Really? Everyone was like hyped on that show. Everyone was like,
back then, yeah, but like nowadays, it's like it's such a whimpered out show that it's just.
But the way you're talking about this new show, that's exactly how they were talking about Game of Thrones when that came out.
Yeah, when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
I
yeah, Game of Thrones, like nowadays, like it's kind of pointless watching that show now. Like if I have never seen it, and like it's like nah, I'm not down. Not unless I'm feeling in the mood to watch like a fantasy show. You know, but
yeah,
I did catch up on What We Do in the Shadows.
I haven't caught up yet.
I've seen the first season.
It gets funnier.
So I'm pretty caught up.
I recently rewatched the movie. Oh my god, dude,
it's fucking hilarious.
That's so fucking funny.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I saw the first season. I was like, this is funny, but it's not as funny as that fucking that mockumentary, dude. That mockumentary is fucking hilarious.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude.
It gets fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen I've only seen the first season, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing out right now. But yeah, like that's how I feel about that show right now.
It's one of those rare.
I'm not saying it's not funny, but
yeah.
it was definitely funny. But at the end of the first season, I was like, yeah, the mockumentary is still funnier than this. Like, it's way funnier.
Don't compare it.
Well, you have to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You do, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, if it's an extension, then you have to. If it's an extension of that piece of like media, then yeah, you definitely have to.
Then I would say it's funnier, the show.
Like I said, I haven't seen the other seasons, so I'm probably missing out on a lot of funny shit.
It gets
I had no idea it had like more than one season, honestly, until like a month ago.
Yeah, okay, the movie is one of my favorite comedies. Like, it's up there. I think the show's funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch it. I definitely have to watch it.
It's so fucking good.
But I honestly had no idea it had more than one season until like last month, dude.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. You can tell like as the seasons progress, like they get like bigger budgets.
Yeah.
So they have like better sets, and they do some pretty cool stuff.
That's probably another good like Halloween time show to watch.
Like, definitely.
Vampires and shit.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of bummed that it didn't wait till like October to release the new season.
Yeah.
Because now it's like over, and you're like, another year before they released.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on the latest season because I've only seen like the first episode where it shows like baby Colin.
It's so shitty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose. But I did watch a movie that, like, once again, like I have a hard time recommending these because like nobody appreciates it. The 1959 Mummy movie with Christopher Lee.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
I was never big into those mummy movies.
What, dude? Everybody in that movie's hot.
Which
Even
one?
the Mummy or what?
Tom
Mummy.
Cruise one? Hell yeah.
No,
Tom Cruise is hot.
no, Brendan Cruz.
Hey, do you still have that picture of Tom Cruise?
No, you don't remember what happened?
Oh, what happened?
So, my ex. Remember how I was, remember how I was still holding the dresser for her,
Yeah,
and the picture was up on the wall.
yeah.
I remember I had texted her and said like, "Hey, like," because I had bought that Tom Cruise picture for her.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I told her, I was like, "Hey, if you want that Tom Cruise picture, you could take it. Like, it's fine." And then the day when I got home from work, it was on the dresser, broken. And like it was a day she had come to get some of her stuff, like from the closet. And
So
stuff
it probably
like
fell
that.
off the wall then. Probably fell off the wall, dude.
That's positive thinking, Birdie.
Probably
I
fell off
broke
the
the
wall.
dam.
Stupid wall.
It was laid on its back on top of the dresser, and the glass covering it was shattered, and there was no glass anywhere else.
Well, that some frames they break like that because the frame that it broke off the wall, it didn't shatter. It just like it just broke, but it definitely didn't shatter.
Okay.
It was the wall, dude. It was the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that bitch. No, that Tom Cruise picture was tight though.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember. Whenever like, if somebody would see it, or like I like posted a picture and it was in the background, I was like, is that fucking Tom Cruise? Because the idea behind it was, my grandma was always like, "Oh, you gotta have a crucifix in your house, you know, like have the Lord watching over you."
Yeah.
Like, dude, Tom Cruise is God, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I found that shit at a fucking Goodwill for like $2.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That was a badass picture though.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Sorry, I interrupted whoever was making a.
He watched the Mummy.
Oh
the
yeah.
Brendan Fraser Mummy.
Hurry up with your boring ass movie.
It was like the original Universal Mummy.
Yeah,
Right? Okay.
classic.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's cool, man.
Christopher Lee, didn't he also play Dracula?
Wait, Christopher Lee plays the Mummy?
No, he plays
Dracula. R.I.P. Christopher Lee.
You mean Count Dukula?
General Kenobi.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, that was General Grievous, huh?
Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah,
What the
I'm
fuck was that? Fake Star Wars fan?
Man, fuck that shit. Fuck that geek shit.
It's not even for geeks anymore, dude.
Yeah, it's just for like angry old people now.
It's just for dumb people.
So the Mummy.
So the Mummy. Like I said, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Have you seen all those like Universal monster movies?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in forever. That was the first one I rewatched.
How many are there? It's the Mummy, the Creature of the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein,
Wolfman,
Wolfman,
Dracula.
Dracula,
Count Chocula.
The Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
I feel like that's another good remake. I liked the Lee Winnell's Invisible Man.
It was good, but I definitely wish it was a horror movie.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was supposed to be, from what I read. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be a part of the Universal Monsters thing.
But the Tom Cruise Mummy ruined that shit.
I think they just told him like, just do what you want, dude.
Yeah.
Don't make it a horror movie.
Oh. Have you guys ever seen the Mummy?
No, I don't remember. Like, I know I've seen a couple of those old Universal movies,
I've
but
actually never seen any of those old
No?
school like 50s Universal horror movies. The only one that I watched, that was in high school, was The Creature of the Black Lagoon. And I watched it because the girl I was dating at the time, like she was like obsessed with those type of movies.
yeah.
They're
I went over her house and she put it on.
they're really cool. What? Wait, continue with your story.
I got the homie right there.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just assume these movies are boring. because they are. I'm just kidding. No, they're really like my favorite thing about these movies. And I was like, when I was watching The Mummy, like I found myself just looking at the background, just looking at the giant sets they built. It was, you know, Universal, so they know how to build a set.
Yeah.
And there's just so much attention to detail, and like these movies are like 90% talking, but it's like it's really engaging.
They're story driven.
Definitely, and character driven too. Like like I said, it's nothing to like. There's nothing super thrilling about it. There is fight scenes, and when that stuff does happen, it's pretty cool. Like it's not as tame as people who have never seen it think it is. And like I don't know, I just love how like when people think about the classic Mummy, they think like perfect white bandage, and it's like no, he looks like shit in the movie.
Yeah.
He's covered in mud. He's dirty. He's gross looking. Yeah, he's like decomposing. Like I don't know where people get this idea of like the Mummy being like this perfectly wrapped in white like gauze, you know? Like it's not like that at all. But it's a cool like I don't know like Halloween movie to watch. Just give like those old classics a chance, and like, I think most people will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, it's hard for me to recommend it because, like, I don't know, talking about it, I just feel like it's just going to come off as, like, oh, it's just boring old film. But, I mean, they're classics for a reason. Like, there's a ton of movies made around that time that nobody talks about anymore because they sucked. So, these are classic for a reason.
Are they streaming anywhere?
I think I saw The Mummy on HBO. I
feel like it'd be on HBO, like on the TCM... like tab or whatever.
And I believe there's a few of them. I think there was a Frankenstein one. I don't know. There's a million Frankenstein movies. I don't know which one's which. Like I'm not even like 100% sure. Like
watch Young Frankenstein.
That's a good one. That'd be another horror comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, those old classic ones are, like I said, they're worth a check out.
Do you have any recommendations, Birdy, to wrap it up?
Just that one cartoon that I mentioned earlier, Over the Garden Wall. It's really good. That one. But yeah, if you're like listening to this, let us know how you feel about Halloween. You know, 'cause
definitely.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get over this holiday. You know, I love it so much.
If you guys know any like places that have pumpkins just chilling outside,
DM Eddie the address.
DM me.
They sent him his address.
Like gotcha.
Go here, dude. This place sucks.
Damn, Eddie the pumpkin assassin.
I'm gonna stay tuned. I'm gonna find.
If you don't record it, then you're just a bitch.
I will record it. I have to.
Just do your pumpkin that's here.
The one that's all smushed already.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, my fuckboy pumpkin got destroyed.
All right, so Eddie got the classic recommendation. Birdie got the family recommendation. I'm going to do the modern recommendation, and it's a movie that I've told you, both of you guys, to go watch. And you almost did. Smile.
Oh, yeah.
Got to watch it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's another sleeper.
You're calling it a modern classic, are you sure?
No, okay. I didn't say modern classic.
Didn't he? Rewind this.
I said, rewind it. Are you? I said Eddie with the classic recommendation, Birdie with the family recommendation, and I'm gonna come in with the modern recommendation.
The classic modern.
Get the fuck out of my house. Nah, dude, I genuinely enjoyed Smile. Like that one surprised me. Don't watch the trailer if you don't know what movie I'm talking about. The trailer makes the movie look fucking stupid. But the movie, yeah, I would put it up there as far as quality, in my opinion, with It Follows. Quality wise, not same type of movie.
Yeah.
So, one of those. No, you know what? Okay, a more accurate, I get a comparison. I would put is with The Conjuring, because that one is like one of those like modern horror films that you like. A lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people do like it. But I feel like it's a good modern horror film. Yeah, it's very cliche and has
That's what I loved about it, though.
Yeah, and like it has like those like typical horror tropes,
Sometimes,
but it works.
Sometimes,
And that's how I feel about Smile.
sometimes I think having recycled ideas like work really well.
You
I think that's what
you gotta watch
Conjuring
Smile,
was.
dude. I feel like you'd like Smile, especially the way it ends. The CGI and like it barely uses any CGI, but there is a moment where it's a little wonky. It's just kind of like.
The only reason I'm like I don't want to watch this movie looks stupid. I haven't seen a trailer or anything.
Don't.
But because it reminds me of that movie Dare, where they have like the smiling.
Yeah, I know
like,
that's what.
And
kinda,
it's like you could tell it's a CGI smile because the smile's like fucking up here.
Yeah, these aren't. These are actually people that are like smiling like that. Like they don't like, do the exaggerated grin.
Yeah.
Like it's just people just with really big smiles.
Yeah.
And you could tell, they didn't use like any CGI for like enhancement, whatever. But there is a moment in the movie
Have
that
you ever smiled?
I smile
Like
all
a
the
big
time.
smile, not like a.
I think I have. All
Try
right, let's
it.
do it. Let's do it right now. You first.
Okay.
You're
Alright.
not smiling, dude.
That's a smile. Yeah, that's a smile.
That's not a smile.
That's a smile, dude.
You have to go up.
I am.
Yeah, that's a smile. Let's see yours. Let's see yours.
Do it.
I am.
I don't know, dude. I feel silly.
Do it.
I am. They don't know.
Do it.
They
I want to
can't
see you.
I want to see it, dude.
All right. Any more?
Do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Nah, fuck that. Do it.
I don't
Anybody
smile.
want to see our smiles? Venmo me $500 each.
Do it.
For each smile.
600.
Do it.
Come on, Eddie, smile.
Nah, don't smile. That shit looks crazy, dude.
Watch Smile though. It's good.
I heard a lot of good things about Barbarian too.
Oh, it's on HBO now,
Yeah.
so I want to watch it.
Yeah. Like
Somebody was telling me that it was good, but
Fuck you guys. That movie is fucking wonderful.
Mia told me that it was good
yeah,
because she had watched it like yesterday.
yeah. I think it was Mia the one that told me.
That's another movie that people were just like, it wasn't scary. It was fucking weird. I'm like, oh, yes, it's so good. I can't wait to. I want to have like a spoiler talk about that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next episode then.
Want to do it next week?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was our aimless Halloween episode. I think we had some pretty good conversations on this one.
I like the part where we talk about
did
Kanye.
you guys hear about that that Marvel Wolf movie that they made? Wolf by Night or something like that?
Oh yeah, it's like a one-off. It's on Disney Plus. I haven't watched it yet.
But I heard it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a Wolfman movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But it's part of the MCU.
Yeah, but I guess it was like, cause it's like Marvel Presents.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
technically not a Marvel movie, but cause I read somewhere that I think Universal like came up to like Kevin Feige and was like, "Hey, can you do something with these characters?" So he did that with the Wolfman.
Hmm. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
But I heard it's supposed to be like one out of like, you know.
Oh, they're gonna do more?
Yeah, like, cause I heard it's pretty good. Like from what I've read, like I heard it's like and no one's talking about it for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody talk
But
about
I
it.
heard it's like pretty good. They have like a Mexican actor playing the Wolfman, which is cool.
I'm not down.
That's fucked up.
The last time they did that was with
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. Have you seen that Wolfman movie?
No, I heard the special effects in that one is actually really good.
Yeah, when he transforms, it's fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah, because a lot of people were comparing like the quality of the transformation to the American Werewolf in London.
Oh, that one's even gnarlier.
Yeah, because I had never seen that movie, but I looked up the clip. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah,
Like this is nuts, dude.
that's another good horror movie or a
Mhm.
Halloween type movie.
American Werewolf in London.
in London.
Okay, before we go, I have a story about. I think it's a sequel to that movie, American Werewolf in Paris, the one that came out in the 90s.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
So I remember.
that one's like the more raunchier one, right?
I remember
That
a lot
one
of
was
like
horny, I
my
think.
friends at school talked about that movie. They're like, "Oh yeah, like there's sex in it," and I was like, "Oh dude, I gotta watch this movie. Like I gotta fucking see this movie." But it's rated R. And then the only time I would go to the movies was like my mom, and, like my sister and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember we were going to the movies, and I had convinced my sister and my little sister and my niece to tell my mom we should watch a scary movie. And the only scary movie playing at the theater was American Werewolf in Paris. So we go, and then my little sister sees like the the cutout whatever for Flubber. And she's like, I want to watch that. So my mom goes, okay. And then I was like, oh, but we already agreed like to this one. Like, I don't want to see that movie. And my niece too, like, yeah, I don't want to see that. Like, let's watch this. And my mom was like, all right, fine. Like, we came for this one. We'll watch that one. So I remember going into starting to watch it. And my mom was like, yeah, we're not watching this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we walked out and walked across to watch Flubber.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my story on the American Werewolf.
Oh, one movie I forgot to mention when we were talking about like scores and shit was a movie called Barbarian Sound Studios. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
No.
I think it came out like late 2000s. I haven't seen it. I heard it's good though, but the reason I wanted to bring it up is because one of my favorite bands of all time made the score for it.
Slipknot?
Nah, it's this band called Broadcast. Yeah, they're like one of my favorite bands ever. But they made the score. I listened to the score. Like I remember there was like I think in like 2015 or 16. I was like, I just kept listening to that score because it was so good. But I haven't seen the movie. But just wanted to mention it. If anybody's ever seen it, let us know. But
Barbarian what?
Barbarian Sound Studios.
Barbarian?
Yeah, it's like a horror movie, and it has to do with like a sound engineer.
Yeah.
Like you know how like there's people that make the sound for the movie, like footsteps and like
if
someone's like using a knife. Like,
yeah.
The main character does that like for a living, and he's like in a secluded like mansion trying to find like noises to make for a movie.
Yeah.
And it's just about him like going through all this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for listening. Hope you guys are having a great Halloween month.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Send us your costumes.
Go out trick or treating, even if you're over like, what, 13? Is that the max for trick or treating?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. What?
No, I said don't go trick or treating. Give up.
Oh. Yeah. Message us your favorite.
Don't give up.
Message us your favorite Halloween candy. Message us your favorite Halloween candy, and if it's candy corn, I'm gonna block you because that shit's fucking gross.
That's pretty good.
Nah, fuck candy corn.
That shit is nasty, dude.
Bite-sized Snickers all the time. Yeah, check us out on our social media at BetamaxULTD on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast. Just search Betamax. And I want to give a thank you to everybody giving us reviews. We're getting a lot more.
You know what? Hold on, I want to talk about that for a sec.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we went to a show on Saturday. And I didn't realize how many people actually listen to our shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking weird because they were coming up to me like, oh, and they were just talking to me about like stuff that we talked about.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking weird. So now I'm like, fuck, now I'm overthinking the shit I say. I have no filter, but now it's just like,
Damn, so we made it?
We made it, dude.
Mama, we made it.
We made it.
So it was weird seeing like Betamax stickers on the bathroom and stuff. It wasn't like the podcast ones, but it's still Betamax.
It was still, yeah, dude.
That was weird.
There's a Betamax record sticker on the toilet, like the cover.
You should take a picture of it.
I did.
Tag me.
Nah. And then there was one on the drain also, like on the outside drain.
You should take a picture of that one too.
I didn't take a picture of that.
Tag me.
Nah, I didn't take a picture.
So that was weird, but it was cool.
That was tight.
At me next time.
Yeah. But yeah, like thank you to everybody who's like giving us our 5-star reviews, and even the few people who have been like writing in reviews, like saying some great stuff. Like thank you, like we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Send us some money, and but yeah, thanks.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We'll see you guys next time. Fuck Eddie.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving steady.
Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So influenza spider went up to spout again.